And we are. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for supporting us today. I am really TT, and we have.
AngiePooh215.
Yes. Thank y'all so much for joining in with us. Hey, Boss Lady Denise, how are you doing? Thanks so much for being here. I see you in the chat. And Angie just celebrated her birthday. How do you feel?
Uh, 19 over again. Sometimes it just, I'm saying 19 over and over and over again. But I am well. How are you today?
I am doing good. This is a new year, a lot of opportunity for us to tackle all the things that we wrote down in our notebooks. So I'm doing really, really good. So I want to say, first and foremost, thank you so much for joining in with me on my platform today. And everyone, Angie approached me with this idea of discussing family, relationships, and vlogging. We're going to be on here for about an hour or so. I want to say thank you so much for your time. Hi, I am Content. Hi, Hilda. Hey, just Teresa. Hey, Mimi. Thank y'all so much for coming in. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So, we were just, toggling back and forth with the idea and concept of YouTube. And the first thing that we wanted to discuss, of course, is family. First, we can just talk about what is our role in the family. So, Angie, what's your role in the family?
Okay, so you know what I am? I guess I am the matriarch. It's because I'm the mother, the grandmother, the wife. So I'm the matriarch of my portion of the family.
I had myself on mute. I forgot I had myself on mute. And me, I am my role in my family. I come from a huge family. I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm an aunt, and I'm a mother. So yeah, that's my role. That's my roles right now. So Angie, do you feel like your family understands the concept of being an actual YouTuber, vlogger, or a streamer?
So, hi everybody. I can't see the chat. So I tried, it's not working. I'm not on a laptop, but I'm here. I personally feel as if my family doesn't support my YouTube channel.
Okay. For me, I feel like I have got support. I have gotten a lot of support from my sisters. My sisters actually kicked it off. They have a podcast. They go
Mhm.
live every week, and they actually, I guess, set the platform and expectations, for that. But that's just because they're podcasts. Now,
Yeah.
me, I'm doing something different. I'm like talking about my life, and I'm talking about my goals. And we were raised to not talk about what goes on in our life like that. It's like a secret, right?
It's taboo.
Yes, it's very, very taboo. But I understand, and now that I'm older, that everybody doesn't need to know everything. Keep some stuff to yourself. Have some modesty about yourself. And it is important, because for safety purposes as well. Now, there are YouTubers, vloggers, or streamers that tell it all. Everything ain't for me. You know what I mean? Some stuff I want to be, you know, I want to keep to myself. You know what I mean? And less is more, because the less you tell, the better, the better it is. A lot of folks, they know me. They knew the basics. They know I'm from California. They know I'm in Texas. They know I have two children, and they know I'm single. That's pretty much all I am, really, in a nutshell. So, how do you feel about sharing and all that good stuff on your platform?
So I'm different. Um, personal, yes, that's off limits. But exploring, sharing, I think is caring because you never know. People are going through this journey in life right now. And sometimes you can relate to someone by their struggle also. So I feel like if you share it, it could be a benefit to someone else. Not everything. We agree. Not everything. But some things are. And like I said, my family personally do not support me in my YouTube. And let me say my family as in my husband, number one. So we came up with so many different agreements. Like I can do my YouTubing on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays because Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, he felt like that was his time. And I was like, but the best time is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, bruh. So that was an issue. And then like he didn't understand that I had goals in YouTubing. I wanted to become monetized. I wanted to get 1,000 people to see me. I wanted to incorporate and share things with people. And he was just like, YouTube can be a little harsh. And he's very protective of me. So he was like, I don't want my wife being out there and people coming at her and it becomes an issue because that's a Harlem man. You know, you can't tell no Harlem man about his people. So he was very against it. Slowly but surely, now he's getting a little comfortable with helping me and supporting me. You see him drop $500 on the birthday.
Yes, yes, I saw that. Yes, y'all, if y'all missed out on the exclusive party because we turned up. When I say turned up, we had so much fun, and that's what I can say. I mean, a little caveat to this because we're speaking on family, if I may.
Yeah.
I am slowly but surely building a family on YouTube.
Yes.
And I feel like it's very important because you're going to need that support, for your family, so they can come, like everybody comes to your party and stuff like that. But you also need those people that will be there for you, and what I can say also, thank you. I thank you as well for being there for me, support me, and also get support from those who are, who may not always be able to make my streams, but they come in, they watch the back end of it, they leave comments, they hit me up on IG, let me know that they watch it as well too. So I feel that family members play a different part on this platform as well too. But also I realize that my, biological family has been very instrumental in putting that balance out there. Like for instance, my daughter. I work all the time Monday through Friday on the computer. She knows that. So she knows I'm working and stuff like that. So then she'll be like, okay, mommy, let's go cook. You know what I mean? So you gotta have that, you gotta have that balance. So in the chat, good morning, Hilda. Thank you so much, this vlogging life, for coming out and supporting us. Mimi Rodriguez, she said, shout out to Harlem. It's beautiful out there. Boss Lady D said, yeah. So Mimi said hi to KK. Hey, just vlogging. Good morning. I am content. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming in. We can thank you so much for coming. I am content said balancing family and YouTube is definitely a challenge. Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Hilda, for having everybody do the thumbs up for me. You can see the virtual hugs. Um, Hilda said, she says, I'm going to wash my face and just woke up. I'll rewatch the video. Okay, thank you so much. Good morning to everybody that is in here. My sister KK is in here as well. She holding it down in chat. Just Teresa's having her monetization party today. Woo! Congratulations, Just Teresa. We are so proud of you. Yes, she did that. She worked so hard on it as well, too. Making sure I didn't miss anybody else in the chat. I think I got everybody here. Hey, RC Nature Diaries, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate y'all supporting us here while we discuss these topics. Okay, so the next question, we actually kind of went into, relationships with your partner. As far as your partner, does your partner support you? Now, y'all know I am single. So I just don't really have anyone to like talk to or get pointers to relationship wise. I really don't have a person that I'm with to scale me back, to give that balance to. I think this is going to be one of my fears when I do decide to get into a relationship, um because I want to make sure that I give, my partner time, support, and quality time while I'm on, on my platform on YouTube and working, my 9 to 5 as well too. So I'm still learning with that, even balancing, like I said, with my kids. Thank you so much for sharing me out, Angie. I appreciate it. So I understand that, you know, being in a relationship is hard work. You have to be dedicated. You have to want to be in a relationship. And I feel like, you know, a lot of people had to learn how to be in a relationship all over again, especially during this pandemic. I know a lot of folks had to like remember the reason why they are committed to each other and are, you know, are married and dedicated and committed. So I am just, I don't know. For me, relationships, yeah, I don't have one. But as far as relationships with like friends and family, I can speak on that. I have my support from my family. Not everyone, I don't feel like I've gotten support from like, you know, extended family being on this platform. I've been left on when I just, you know, sent a link and said, hey, I started, you know, my YouTube platform. I've been left on red by family. Like,
All
but if they have something that they're doing, they'll want me to come support.
the time, all the time. Support goes two ways, you know?
Yeah, so you want to talk about your experience like me, like I've been left on red. So what what I actually I think I've learned this lesson a long time ago because like when I was in my master's program, I got support from my immediate family and people who are not biological to me supported me. You know what I mean? Thank you, Pandy, for sharing me out. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pandy. So but what I can say is that when I crossed that stage when I got my master's degree, I had my support. Those that mattered were there. And I'm
Yes.
taking that with me on this platform. Those that are here and supporting me, and so like I said, support comes in different ways. Those that want to be here will be here and that'll stick. That'll stay. So what's your take point on that?
I just go with the flow. I have no expectations when it comes to that because I feel like friends become family and I just go with the flow. Like I don't get caught up in who is doing what and who's not doing it. I'm gonna continue to be me. If I like you, I'm always going to be there for you. I'm gonna support you. And if you decide to come and give me a click and a view, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I don't have any expectations. I have learned being on this tuba, don't have any expectations. Like everybody you preserve them to be may not be what you think they are. So it is what it is. But when it comes to my family, I ask, I let them know, you know, I keep them in the know. But if they decide, they decide. If they don't, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't get to know 1,000 subscribers because of my family.
true. True. Exactly. And that's one thing I feel like it sucks because it's like I kind of treat it like church, kind of sort of in a sense. You know, of course, some will barely come to 8 o'clock service. You may get a couple less than that at Sunday school. 11 o'clock, everybody is there, later or not. But that 3 o'clock service, it's a hit or miss. It really is. You know what I mean? And some I've been in church to where, you know, we've had 3 o'clock service where there was like four people in the pews. Then I've been to there to where it was like over 100. There was no sitting room. You know, it just depends on what you're advertising, and it may not be for everybody. Thank you, Jess Teresa. I appreciate you sharing me out. I really do.
Yes.
Thank y'all for sharing this out. Yes, I love it. But yes, you are right. I've seen folks kind of flip the script on this platform, kind of sort of, and that's it's very important to not have expectations because at the end of the day, we don't know anybody. You know what I mean? We don't know who you
But
are when you turn off that camera.
to know.
Yeah, so I just, you know, I just take it for what it is. You know what I mean? So, do you have any more feedback for that?
So I want you to go and read Mimi's. Can you highlight Mimi's comment?
Yeah, I'm going back now. Hold on, I'm about to look in the comments. So Hilda said, "Sorry, I have this light is in my eye." So Mimi said, Great. Hi, Ray. Thanks for coming in. Mimi says, Ty really told me if you choose to be in a relationship, go in headstrong, knowing that you want to tell a man how you need and everything you need at a certain extent. Thank you, Mimi. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna talk about that in 1 second. Thumbs up for the host, like and share, please. Thank you so much, Rain. Just Teresa, share me out. Thank you so much. Boss Lady Nee said exactly as you she agrees with you. Pandy. Hey, Pandy. Hey, everybody speaking to see each other. Good morning. Thank you so much, Just Logging Life, for hanging out with me in the chat, keeping the chat rolling. Thank you so much to my mods. You all have been so awesome for me. Greeting everybody. I really appreciate you. Mimi said, really, TT, stay single, honey. It's hard to be in a relationship with a man who doesn't want to commit or communicate or give you exactly what you choose and how you stand up to a man. I've been there before, making sure I didn't miss anybody else. Just Teresa said, um, yes, she's going on at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for her monetization party to celebrate.
You will be.
Um, yes, everybody gonna celebrate. Everybody saying congratulations to just Teresa. Archie, how's your day going? Mimi said we all need support, and that push should one should lift another within the soul. Yes, most definitely. And everybody else is speaking to each other. So okay, let's just talk about my situation.
Okay.
So I know I joke a lot about being single. I know I do. And yes, I do sometimes feel like I'm by myself and I don't have a partner. But I feel like over the years, I've like settled um, and it never worked out. So because I'm coming into my own, I'm coming into respecting myself, loving myself, taking time out for myself. I feel that those that have crossed my paths are not going to mesh well with me. And I had to be honest with myself. Is this going to work for me and my children? Um, I've tried to be in a relationship last year. It just didn't work. And of course, I would love to be in a relationship, but I feel like I'm setting the tone for my children and myself, for our livelihood. And if someone can, I don't want to say follow suit, but if they can fall in line, then yes, it's going to work. You know what I mean? But if it's not working, like, of course, I know how to be submissive. I know how to balance, that time. But when I became a mother and I'm a single mother, I feel like just certain things I just can't let slide. You know what I mean? Especially now with being on this platform with YouTube, it's just a certain way that I'm trying to move. You know what I mean? And if God does put someone in my place, I will be very grateful. I will.
Let me tell you this because I've been in the total of about 5 relationships. I am a relationshipper. I have had long relationships. I am on my second marriage. And it is what it is when it comes to relationships. The same way that you interact and you build your YouTube channel, I think it's great that you're building yourself up and working on self, but also keep that door open. You know what I'm saying? We know that you want to have protection for the kids and everything, but you can get caught up with YouTube and then wake up and realize you ain't had no relationship. Cause this hole gets deeper and deeper and deeper. The more you want to grow, the more you want to know. I mean, I remember one time, and this is where my husband had nothing but rights to be like, okay, cut it off. Looking at someone's live for 4 hours. It's like, what? Then I think somebody went live for 6 hours and then 7 hours. And I caught myself watching their live for that time. And he like, because that little, my husband is older. He from Harlem and he's selfish. Okay. He want his wife. He don't play. He want his wife. So it was like, cut it off. No, I don't want you on YouTube. Like, this is not well, it's not going well. And then being as though I will watch those lives and I'm embedded in these people's lives, I start bringing them people home with me because they're in my heart by now. Like, I'm like, oh my goodness. Like if somebody say, yeah, I don't have milk. I'm like, oh, can I ship them milk? Uh, somebody say it's their birthday. Oh, it's their birthday. I got to send them a birthday present. Oh, somebody family member passed. Oh, we got to pray. We got to pray. Everybody pray. So I started bringing YouTube into my actual life. And it was like, my husband was like, nope. And then every moment, every time you turn around, you want to capture moments because they're so special. And you're like, oh my goodness, this is so special to me. And I know somebody else would like to believe that this is special. So you want to record it. And then while you're recording, you're missing that moment. You're missing that moment that's special. And then you got to go and watch it because you couldn't watch. It's crazy.
Yes, okay, so yeah, you made two key points to that. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna go to the chat as soon as so I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Yes, okay. So I've been blessed to have people in my corner that will say, get off YouTube. You know what I mean? Because I've been on there for too long. And I do understand, where your husband is coming from, because I've said on lives before to where you're on it like you're the whole day. And I think that it is important, as long as you let people know that you're there and you're supporting them, then, because one person is not going to really, depending on the number, really make or break, their ultimate goal. I mean, it can if they're like one person away, but if they're a few people away, as long as you give them that support, then yes. The other thing to that is when you said that you have brought people into your space. I do believe that I can agree with that. Like, someone's birthday, sending them like stickers or money, or sending them a card, or if they say that they're struggling. I think for me, it does hit because it's relatable, but I've been learning to like literally scale back. I've been trying to scale back on my YouTube consumption for others, because I feel like I am a great supporter, but I also feel like I think maybe late last year, I have been guilty of supporting more than I've been pouring into my own channel. So that's my issue as well. That's what I'm trying to like put a stronghold on, is to lessen myself. So what I've done is I've created a chart to where I started watching more videos. I still go to people's lives to support them, but I've learned to like, maybe, they need more help with watching like a video or two, as opposed to me actually sitting there with them, for that long duration of time. Unless there's like a special event, unless somebody's like having like a special like event on purpose, and yeah, I'll set aside time for that. But just sitting there not really being productive, or hey, I understand with your husband. You know what I mean? It's self-control and balance. Going to the chart, I'm sorry, the chat here. um Hey, Alexis Aries, how you doing? Yes, Rain said it can be a healthy outlet or a toxic distraction. Yes, I definitely agree with that. um Hilda speaking to Hilda. Thank you so much, Denise. She's speaking to Alexis. Penny says she does agree. She said that part. Mimi says, I'm 29 and have dealt with drunks, abuse, mental abuse, and have seen my friends and family go through it. But I gave up altogether with a man. Oh, Mimi, well, one day at a time. You know what I mean? We're, one day at a time.
See, can I say that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a good man. Don't you give up, baby. Reach out to me. I'm gonna find you a good man. My husband got some good men that work for him. We're gonna get you a man. I don't want you to give up, and you never bring the baggage into the new relationship. And can I just say this one more thing? She asked how long I've been married. It will be 2 years in February. We've been married. I started my channel in March of this year. So we've been together for 8 years, but we just got married 2 years ago. And we just moved in a week before we got married. We never lived together. So,
you got another one. I was like,
but if you might have to pack and go
listen,
because you're
I'm trying to go back home to California.
California. They in Texas. They in California. So me give up. We got you, but like I said, it has this balance. You know what I mean? And the consumption that you bring into your life. I mean, it's anything toxic you bring into your life is going to reflect in your daily day by day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this whole relationship in tubing is crazy because sometimes, I mean, it could be like a world star effect. You know how World Star, we watch World Star, and you don't even know why you watching World Star. It's like you watching the crash happen, and it's like, damn, I'm just watching it. But you know you should not be watching this.
Oh my God, I forgot about War Star. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. It's like literally when all of these, when you get on a certain platform, everything else goes. Like my Facebook, I'm barely on there. My Instagram, my personal Instagram, I'm really not on there. My YouTube Instagram, I'm trying to be more active on there because you have this main panel that you're trying to beast through. So it's consuming a lot of your time. um, Mimi said she gave up. Mimi, we still got hope for you.
We
Don't
got
give up.
we got
Don't
hope.
give up. Just give yourself some time. And like you said, you got to heal from the past so that you go in and have something new. It's not for me. I've learned. I've had to deal with a lot of issues that our experience that I had, with my children's father, and I had to heal from that, and I have to be okay with it because I don't want to bring that into my next relationship. It's not fair to that new person.
It's not. It's
It's not fair. Hmm.
to tell you this. The Most High makes no mistakes. And another thing is we get ample amount of forgiveness from our Lord. I mean, you gotta let go. I done been through more than enough. I mean, I can pack about 50 suitcases with junk. You know what I'm saying? I don't give up. I don't give up. And I don't think nobody should give up because you never know what's on the opposite, the end of the tunnel type of deal, the light at the end of the tunnel.
Totally agree. And I think like maybe a month or two ago, I had to say, I'm accepting this right now, but you got to put yourself out there too if you want somebody to see you. You know what I mean? And that's why you guys just start taking care of yourself. Look like you actually, don't nobody wants anyone that don't take care of themselves. You know what I mean? You gotta start taking care of yourself. You gotta have yourself put together, not only on the outside, but the inside as well too. Is my mental there? Is my mental capacity capable of being with someone? And I had to, when I did the vlogmas, about me being single, when I pushed it through, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Am I ready to be in a relationship? I had to literally ask myself that question. And I was like, I realized that at that time, I wasn't ready.
Okay.
And I'm still like, I'm being honest, I'm about 70% ready, 30% not. Because I've grown to be a little bit selfish with myself and my time. And like we said, it does take work. How would someone feel being in a relationship with someone that is on this platform and literally like I think like 80% of my time goes to YouTube. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna lie.
that's right. You too.
Yeah. So it's just like, is it fair for that person to get maybe 3% because I still have children and I still have to work? You know what I mean? And I still need to take care of myself. So is it fair for them to get that 3%? So I'm slowly getting ready, but I'm not ready yet. So like I said, y'all may still hear jokes, but I don't think I'm ready just yet. You know what I mean? So,
So
but hey,
is I met someone in Costa Rica, and
mhm,
I'm uploading a video now. I'm working on it. So they met on Plenty of Fish,
Really?
and they're getting married in June.
Really?
I can see the genuine love between them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You never know where he may be. And the person that you are not going to be the same person in a relationship because you
Yeah.
gotta a little, that heart, the heart is not a
Yeah.
circle. The
Yeah.
heart is like,
Yeah.
you see my
Yeah.
heart, it
Right.
bends, it bends. So
Yes.
who you are, I mean, just awaken, welcome it,
Yeah.
welcome
Mm-hmm.
for whatever is received. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like God ain't gonna put somebody in your life that ain't supposed to be there.
That's very true. Very true. Very true. And fun fact about Plenty of Fish, I forgot I had that app on my phone because YouTube's been a distraction. I had actually looked at it this morning when I woke up. I saw all these alerts and I started clearing out my alerts and I was like, I have so many messages on this app. And it's just like some of them hit me more than once. It's like, hey, are you there? Are you still on here? And I was just like, well, maybe I need to get myself together. Oh, we got some more. Oh, we got a lot of comments. Hold on, let's go to the chat.
Now
Let's
you got
see.
comments.
Yes. So I'm sorry, y'all. We be chatting. So I don't want to y'all. We're not ignoring y'all. So Rania said it can be healthy and a healthy outlet or a toxic distraction. So you need to focus on if you want it to be a healthy outlet or a toxic distraction. Alexa said, hey. Mimi said, well, Mimi, we're encouraging you. Penny said, yes, that happens, and you find yourself on the back burner with your own content. Penny, yes, I can say this. I have a lot of pre-records that I haven't even edited yet.
I
So I
love
put my stuff on the back burner. You did too, Angie?
yes.
Yes. Because it's nothing wrong with supporting, your YouTube, you know, family. And I think it's great. You need to support them so they can support you back. But if you have stuff that you need to get out there, you need to get it out there. Eric Alexa there said, yes, Penny. Oh my God, I agree with you. Got so wrapped up, and your channel does start to lag because you have not put out any content. And Alexa there says, some people get upset if you don't come or catch every video. Like people have lives. Yes, I think that's one thing that a lot of people have forgotten about. They forget that people have lives. So it's more so like I will catch you when I can. I'm still here to support, but I still have to take care of my home as well too. Like I can't pour all into somebody else's channel, and I still am trying to pour into mine. So you have to figure out how are you going to balance supporting people. For me, what I do is when people come to my lives, depending on the flow of the chat, what I'll do is, hey, and it's just me. I'll pull up my phone, got them running. I'll pull up my kids' tablets on two other people, got them running. So by the end, I'll still support them while I'm supporting me, and they got support from me too. Or if I can't do it, I'll make a list of folks, and then I'll go back and watch their videos and say, hey, I'm here showing some love. So how do you manage your support, Angie?
So this is how I manage my support. This is my book. Every day, I'm just always making notation. You see my little logo on there. So I'm
I think you froze.
make notation. Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. Yes, yes.
So I just try to make notation. If I can't do anything, if I can't watch videos because I'm doing a lot, um, I'll definitely try to catch everybody's community. What's wrong? What happened?
I spilled the water all over myself. This expensive water. This expensive water.
What do
This
you
that
have?
I was trying to pour it. I try to be ready, but I always have stuff ready and I don't never drink it. But yeah, this expensive water. Okay, go ahead.
No, if I don't check your videos out all the time, I'm definitely on your community wall because it pops up, it pops up, it pop up. It's easier to be on someone's community wall compared to watching their videos. But I try to watch people videos because like I said, I feel like I'm supporting you, you supporting me. It should just be reciprocated. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I agree with that. Also, I think that a lot of for us like new YouTubers, no one really tells us how to really YouTube as a new YouTuber.
You right?
So you make the mistake of spending more time on other people's, which is if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But if you're trying to grow your channel, you need to pour into that. And then you have other YouTubes who've done their homework. Me, I didn't do my homework before I came on this platform. I did a little bit, but I didn't do enough. You know what I mean? I'm learning now. And then you got other YouTubers who have made it great for them and they don't support other YouTubers
I
at all.
but like we have Candy in the building. She's a bigger tuber. We got
Mhm.
even just Teresa. She's a big tuber too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to my understanding, both of them are married. We got I am
Mhm.
kind. She's a bigger tuber.
Yep.
I mean, and I'm just being
Uh-huh.
to
Yep.
us.
Yep.
Now we ain't gonna say they not the lovely teas and all of them, but they are big tubers. How
Yes.
do and maybe they can tell us in the chat. How do y'all get along with your partners in YouTubing? Do y'all have a time frame that y'all can only YouTube? Because that's where I'm at. I got a time frame that I can only YouTube. Do your partners complain a lot? Like, you know what I mean? You guys are two big tubers. You are a big tuber to us. I am content.
Yes. Yes, they are. And while they're answering, I'm gonna read through the chat, make sure we got some more comments. Let's see here. Um, I am content says a lot of times we want things we aren't even prepared for. Fortunately, things happen when they're supposed to. I agree with that. Mimi says, I have a friend I do, but everything I've been through with the man, I'm just not interested. Altogether, I'm just done. Mimi, yeah, you have to give yourself some time to go through, and heal. You have to heal. Make sure you heal. And Alexis says, right, it's not sure. It's right for sure. A balance. I have set up a timer because I need to get off my laptop. Yes, that's very true. Pandy said, right, content. Rain said a typo. So I'm just reading out the comments. Mimi said, I was dealing with a man who had a family started, but he claimed that he was single. I realized I was wrong, just like him, but I love this man so deep. But he loved other women. You know what, Mimi? It's okay. It's a lot of women out here, a lot of us that fell in love with someone that was not honest, misled us, and unfortunately, we have fell in love with that person, and you can't help how you feel, but you realize that it's not right.
But
And
Mimi, can you answer? I don't mean to cut you off, TT,
are you
because
fine?
and I am content did answer the question. But Mimi, let me ask you something. Have you? I guess you have indulged in polygamy and didn't know you indulged in polygamy. It's okay because I'm Muslim, so I understand the whole polygamy situation. But when you write these things in the chat, you live these things in your life. So you have to pour out some good energy. Good energy to people, to yourself, good energy, good vibes. I know you want to tell us your story, but I mean, I want you to connect with me. I mean, Mimi, go ahead and I mean, if you can come over to my channel, go to my Instagram and hit me up. Let's talk. You know what I mean? But I wanted to hit Pandy says, look at hers. Can you highlight her answer her question? I mean her answer.
Y'all know I'm slow. Hold on, let me see. Let me see how I do this. Hold on. Wait. Let me.
Iron content.
Hold on. Wait. Let me see. Did it?
Woo!
Wait. Iron content. Wait. I did it.
You did it, girl. You did it. You did it. Oh. Look at that. Candy said it's challenging. Okay. Yeah.
It's challenging, but we must do it. Otherwise, our challenge suffers. I make lots of notes and give people when I can. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
But
I agree.
it's gonna drop them. How do you have it? And you on Friday drop the link, right? Am I correct?
Yes, she is, and she works too.
She
Full,
worked.
and she's a mother and a wife.
Done.
Yes, yes. I just want to know. Okay, Penny, please tell us. Please
Please
tell
tell
us. Yes.
me.
I ain't content. I try to only create content with my when my wife is at work. I try not to allow it to take away my time from my life if all possible. Iron content. Listen, your content is legit. I don't
Oh,
know how you do all of this.
I have no
You know
idea.
what I mean? Cause like you be on it, like for real, for real.
Yes.
Like you really be on it, like for real, for real. Mimi said, okay. Sometimes I log off and give it to my husband and family undivided attention. Otherwise, he's on one.
Oh, I know. Candy, you.
Denise, she said, mine too. Mine too.
You are my the struggle. This is
Yes.
live talking. He's talking about how to develop relationships while you are a tuba.
Yes. I'm gonna leave that up for us. I'm gonna leave panties up for a second, and I'm gonna go back to I am content because this is great advice. This is great advice for us. You have to log off, even if not for just anybody else. You got to do it for yourself, which leads into our next topic. Let's see here. We got a couple more things, so I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody in the chat. Um, Making sure I didn't miss anybody. I love it. I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it. Okay, so Angie, do you consider yourself a vlogger or a streamer?
I'm a tuba. I'm too old to know the difference. Sometimes I go live pending Wi-Fi. Thank you, Wi-Fi. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sometimes I'm streaming. Sometimes I'm just uploading. So I'm a tuba.
She said she is. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand a vlogger is someone that picks up the camera and just records their whole daily life. And then a streamer is what a lot of us do. We get up and we'll just stream, like we'll go live. So I do both. I feel like I got to use it. I'm a tuba. I got to. I
Tuba.
need to. Mimi, Angie's actually, what's your IG? Um, Find her Angie Pooh on IG, AngiePooh215 on IG.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna put this back up here. So the next one is how do you balance, or where do you find balance, Angie? What do you do to balance yourself out?
Okay, so you know how like y'all. Oh, now I'm gonna just go ahead. Now, TT, you can just wheel me back in because I'll get a little far. Okay, so you
Hey,
wheel
I
me back.
said it's your show, too. Your show, you fine. This your show.
Okay, so what happened was, so if somebody plans a live that I'm trying to get to, like let's say just Teresa's having a live tonight. So you gotta do the dinner, which gotta cook dinner, and then you gotta do the and the how do you and cook dinner and Patty, you still be having your hair done. Like, how do you do everything?
Her hair be laid. When I say laid, like Where did this happen? Like her hair be laid. Like when I say laid, like you can't tell her nothing. Shout out to Penny. Penny don't play. When she get on that camera, she is make she put together. Her hair be laid. On mute. You on mute.
She be putting it together. I don't know how old Pandy is. I might be a little older than her, but her number one cheerleader, even Boss Life, they be like, how do they do it? How TT, how do you do it? I am a housewife. I'm a mother by the phone and the video chat. You got young children. You on live. You doing your videos. You making your channel. You creating content. I applaud y'all.
Thank you. Well, okay. I know that was rhetorical, but I'll still answer it. Okay, so it does get rough sometimes, but this is what I've learned: have content in your chambers to where you can push it out. For me, honestly, I don't upload as much as I want to. I went very hard on Vlogmas. Like I pumped out those videos. I'm surprised that I actually did it. First year being a YouTuber and doing Vlogmas, this was like crazy for me. But what I've learned, for me, what works for me is right now I'm doing shorter videos. And sometimes I record more than one video in one day. And I've also learned to split videos up. That's my secret right now. Now, I also learned that I have to balance my time because usually Monday through Friday, my children sleep a little bit later, but I still wake them up because I'm not trying to deal with that mess at nighttime. But I like to do things early in the morning when they're asleep. Like, for instance, as you know, my daughter woke up early and I'm just looking like, what is going on? We know why. So sometimes I'll have my sister to help me as well. I'm very prideful. I don't like to ask for help. That's just me. But I like for now, for instance, like my daughter woke up. My daughter is 4. She's capable of being, in her room, but I like to see what's going on type of deal. So she's in my sister's room right now. And then my son is still asleep. He gonna wake up real soon. I know you know him. But I also try to make sure, even when I go live, I try to go live on my lunch break because my lunch break is when they're asleep. And I usually go on lunch an hour before I get off of work. So that's what works for me. Now, there are some cases to where they ain't feeling their nap time and I can't go live. That's another reason why I try not to schedule my lives as often because I don't want to let down, my viewers. But for me, I try to make sure that I still show, my content, but I still balance life. Like for me, I've learned that I cannot pour from an empty cup. And I've done that so many times to where I've experienced major burnout. Um, I do want my channel to go, you know, of course, to really just flourish out there. But I'm still in the learning. I'm still being seasoned right now. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. It's just working for right now. Just trying to tire my kids out before I get on live. And a Penny said, "Now all the time you'll catch me in a bonnet or a wild afro." And yeah, see, see, and so, what do you? So what's your take on that, Angie?
Yo, she put that on private. Never.
Listen, it's been so many times where I wanted to go on my bonnet, but if I do that, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm just letting y'all know.
I need that link too. Hey, you tell a story. Stop telling stories on Saturdays.
Oh my God. Yes, Pandy. Okay, Pandy, while you here, we need to know where you get your bob from. Because I need a live unit. because these braids coming out soon. I need a lot. These braids, they got to come out. It's time. It's been time. So, Angie, do you have advice for people that are trying to balance their time, their personal life with their YouTube, especially if they're trying to build their business or their brand on this platform?
Well, like I said, I'm new. Coming March will make me 1 year. So I'm new. But I say be careful. Like it's a lot going on the tuber. It's a lot going on the tuber. And like I said, don't hmm, I'm kind of stunned for words right now because it's like you may perceive some things to be like this and it's not. Like I watched someone do a video and they did a live video through their house. And it was like, oh wow, they got a really nice house. And then they at the end it was like, oh, by the way, this is me wishing this was my house. What? I sat here for 45 minutes and watched you go room to room and tell me this is your house. And then all the while, it wasn't your house. It was an illusion. So with YouTube, take it for what it's worth. You know what I mean? I'm learning how to shut down. I'm learning how to those intimate moments be into the moment and not allowing the moment to surpass me. You know, we only get one life. We get one life, and we have to enjoy it. And with this YouTube, it's a hit and miss. We are all here for a purpose. We're here to either make a supplemental income. We're here to just because we want to talk and we need some people to listen or relate. We all here for some reason, but don't get caught up into your reasonings. Now I'm gonna be quiet.
Well, no, this is going into my next question. Penny said the link is in the description of the video. Okay, Penny, we're gonna be on that description like real ASAP. So Angie, I want to I again everybody, I want to say thank y'all so much for supporting me. We definitely appreciate y'all so much. Angie, I want to spend a little some time with you. I want to know, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You know, what's going on? You know what I mean? I just want to know, how are you doing?
So I feel like this live is about relationships in the two books. So we can do another live about how I'm doing because I have apparently I'm learning. I became an aunt. Whoa, God, excuse me.
Okay.
Apparently I am doing. We can talk about this in another live. I just want to say that I am learning more than a little bit about herbs and the holistic life. So I'm in a whole new journey in my life with this, but we can talk about that later. We can do another live. You got me.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to check in, make sure, no, I like to, make sure that you're doing good. Usually I do it in the front end, but we had to get the chat going. But I wanted to make sure that I set some time aside to check on you, make sure that you're doing good. You look great.
I'm losing a lot of weight. I'm losing a lot of weight. This plant-based eating has made me lose a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also like, if it's white food, let it go. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat meat. I don't eat nothing white. So rice, none of pasta, none of that. Milk, none of that. My whole life is plant-based now.
Yeah, it's just kind of, for me, I did the Daniel's fast before. It was really interesting. So I did it for a month. I saw a lot of results, but I did it for a month. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to, set some time aside to check on you. And Pandy said if I wear a bonnet or a hair wrap, I would try to fix my face at least. Pandy, yeah, I'm trying so hard to get myself together. So I will definitely make sure, Pandy, I'm gonna give me something now. I don't know how to apply the units. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be right here. But but I'm gonna try. You know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. All right. I want to make sure that we going through all the chats, y'all. Make sure you go if you can support Just Teresa at her party today, even if you can't. You know, stay, just go and just say hello. Right. She got monetized. She worked so hard on this. I appreciate Boss Lady Denise. She's at work right now, but she's in the chat as well too. Thank you so much. I am content gave some really great information. Pandy did as well too. Because what I can say is that I do look up to you all as well. Because you all started before me, and you know, of course, you too, because y'all started before me. So I do appreciate the advice that you give me as well. And I don't take it lightly because with balancing in YouTube, you sometimes don't get that information from, you know, other people. A lot of people don't like to share, you know.
We're co-workers, and if we share something, like when I said, "Hey, let's do a such and such and such," it's like, why would I give it to you when I can do it myself?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's that. I ran into some similar situations with that, but I really don't. I let people tell me, you know what I mean? But and it's like a lot of the stuff you can actually like find, excuse me, find out on social media, but it's like that's all noise in your family. Where's your support system? If I can't come to you, then I'm not considering you being in my support system. You know what I mean? We'll just have that undisclosed. I'll come watch the channel, you watch the channel, and that's it. But as far as being in my family, it ain't gonna work for me. I'm going into this year with and it's biological family and people who are my YouTube family. I'm going in this year. I have gone into this year. I'm supporting those that support me. Number one, I am going to pour more into myself this year. Last year was my year of getting prepared. This year is my year of push. I made realistic goals for myself, and I know that I can achieve these goals, but it is going to fall on me. And as long as I make sure that my family is secure and good, as long as I communicate with my family, I'll be good. If my partner, wherever that partner is at, come into my life, I'll make sure that I'm ready and prepared. And that's what I am content said as well too. You got to be prepared, and I do agree with that. Be prepared. I have to get prepared. Yes, get prepared. Get prepared. But I'm also making sure. Thank you, Boss Lady Denise. She dropped your link. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. She's working too right now. So thank you so much. I have to also make sure that the content that I put out there is going to be pleasing to me, so where I'll be okay with releasing it. So I'm still learning that as well too. So you have I know where.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, I said, do you want to piggyback on family relationships in your YouTube?
Okay, so what my YouTube is, um, I just go with the flow. Like I am an open book because I'm way too open to be like censoring things. I do only allow you to see what I want you to see, but from the same perspective, I'm having fun. I am having fun. Okay, I done raised my kids. I done raised plenty of people kids. I'm raising my grandkids. If I want to go jump in the ocean naked, that's my prerogative. That's the way I feel now. I'm grown. This year, I'm just like not taking advantage of my life. I'm not. Every day is a celebration. Every single day. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to make it perfect. We're going to make it right. If the beans are cooked, because, you know, these beans, oh gosh, they have a horrible smell. But these beans are cooked. If they don't come out right, then it is what it is. I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, my beans didn't come out right. No. We're going to live life to its fullest. We're going to have some fun doing it. And When I say I love love, I love love. And also, any money that I make off my YouTube channel, I invest it, and that's going towards my legacy. Right now, if you go to my channel, you see some new stock information updated. Go buy some stocks, invest in some stocks, get some money for your legacy, and that's all I got to say.
Hey, that's words of the wise. Words of the wise. And I appreciate it. Penny said, my YouTube experience last year has made me very guarded, which I do understand. I take time to getting to know people on this platform. Yes, very important. It's tough because she's very friendly by nature. I am too.
Yeah,
I am definitely, I'm friendly, but
it's like this.
yes, yeah, exactly. You have to. Yeah. So these are good points, and I appreciate all y'all putting feedback in the chat, because I'm learning, and other people who are looking, who were in the bushes earlier, are learning as well too. So, thank you. Penny said I'm doing a good job. Thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. So. We are at our hour, you all. If you all have any questions to ask, feel free to ask. We'll hang around for like another minute or so, but I do want to say I appreciate everyone that got on with us. It was my first time getting on early, my very first time, and actually I love it because I wanted to have a really great conversation, and I feel like you get the most out of people as well in the mornings too. So that was my goal, and I really appreciate y'all so much. I'm just gonna comb through the chat to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Angie, if you wanted to share anything, let me know while I'm reading through the chat. Feel free.
No, I agree. I think you did awesome. Of course, we got all of our love hearts in the chat. They always very supportive ladies, very gorgeous, sweet. Like, just Teresa gonna teach us all kinds of 1 minute meals. Like, I'll be like, how she do that? I mean, look, these women are amazing to me. To me, you know what I mean? I am a small tuba. I am a new tuba, and I enjoy every last one of these ladies, and I also enjoy you, TT.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I definitely appreciate it as well too. Rain, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to overlook your comment. She made a good point. Rain said we have to be sure to not neglect people in our lives while building people we don't know.
But
So,
I say, my husband, he is rebuilding the whole damn island, and he's at high demand. And I try to put emphasis on, like, you're growing different businesses, I'm growing my channel, you know what I mean? And the way that he have tons of patience for them people. He knows the inches to the concrete to the walls. He know all that stuff. I don't know none of that stuff. And with my channel, like, when you on YouTube, you have to watch videos of do's and do nots. You have to go through the bumps and the bruises to find out what niche, what area do you fit, because there's so many areas. You got the conscious community, you got the beef sector, you got this sector, you got that sector. You got to find your niche. You got to find what you like and things like. And I always tell him that, and I'm like, and slowly by surely he's learning and he's seeing that it's kind of like the same kind of business. I'm building a business, I'm building a brand. This is my tuba, is my business, it's my brand.
I totally agree, and that's what I say every time I go in my chat. Um, and I feel like it's very good to set expectations for yourself, and also even little thing when when I go live, it's like I set my tone and my expectations when I go live as well too, because you are who you attract. Me, I like to have fun, but I take my platform very serious. Some things it ain't for me. You know what I mean? So, and I'm respecting my business and my brand, and I want others to respect me as well too. And you have to really demand that respect, because if you don't take yourself serious, no one else will.
But
And that's
like, anything that take you away from your children, your partner, and everything, is it has to be worth it. Like, you know what I mean? It has to be worth it. So with that being said, like I said, I salute every last one of you ladies, every last one of them, because I see you. I've seen the growth in you, and you have done nothing but encourage me to better myself in this tuba.
we gonna say tuba. Well, we got nothing but love for everybody in the chat. Definitely appreciate you, Angie Pooh, for giving me your time and undivided attention. I really, really appreciate you so much. And thank you so much for, asking me to do this with you. I was like, me? I was just like, yes, of course. So I really appreciate you so much. And again, I think I spoke to everybody in this chat. If I didn't, please forgive me. I scrolled through it. So we really appreciate you, Angie Pooh, for coming through. Like I said, we get ready to party in 2 months. And Angie Pooh, yes, Angie Pooh, you're doing an amazing job. Um, it is really good, a great feeling, because I get a lot of motivation from you as well too. So don't think it's one sided. I really appreciate you so much.
Oh,
So, but of course, yes. So, Pandy said you're Angie Pooh. You're doing an amazing job as well. I know I came late, but great conversation. Angie Pooh, we didn't even know you was late. We see that's what happens when you fall in line and support. You don't even know, because you kept up with it. So it's totally fine. But thank y'all so much. We are getting ready to go enjoy our Saturday. I hope everybody has a great weekend. We will see y'all sometime soon. Angie Pooh, I hope that you want to do this with me again. Okay. And if anybody else wants to hit me up on IG to, come on my platform, feel free. It's really TT really. And thank y'all so much. Thank you so much to my mods for helping me out, dropping links. I appreciate y'all so much. We'll see you at Just Teresa's party tonight. Bye, y'all.